Hello and welcome. My name is Joe Donahue. We are at Indianapolis Raceway Park, the site of the 2020 YouTube Nationals here on YouTube. We've got 3 classes of drag racing, including funny cars, pro stock, and top fuel dragsters ready to go for today's program. We've got 8 funny cars, 4 top pro stock, and 4 top fuel dragsters ready to go. Qualifying has already been set, and we'll show you the highlight of Antron Brown's fastest qualifying time for the top fuel category. So that was the fastest qualifying time of the weekend. So now it's time to start the first round of racing, and what better matchup than John Force versus his own employee, Mike Neff, the 2 Castrol GTX Mustangs lined up. No challenge, John Force to the line, and he's going to advance to the semifinals. Up next is a Chevy versus a Ford. It's Matt Hagan and Robert Height. Robert Height was the winner in 2017. We'll see if he can do it in 2020. This one's going to go to Matt Hagan in the far lane, and we're ready to go with the next group. It's Dale Worsham in the Checkers Shucks Cragen Chevy, and Ron Capps in the Napa Auto Parts Dodge. We'll wait for the tree and see who comes out on top. That one, a blown engine for Worsham. Ron Capps, easy win into the semifinals. Race 4, the final race of the first round. Courtney Force in the Traxxas Ford. Tommy Johnson Jr. in the Make-A-Wish Dodge. Final race of the round, let's see who gets it. Close race indeed, but that one was Tommy Johnson Jr. We start pro stock with the first round. It's Roger Brogdon in the far lane versus Steve Schmidt in the near lane. Steve Schmidt, a Hoosier in himself, see if he can win at his home track. Close one again. That one's going to Steve Schmidt. My dad always says pro stock's got the best racing, and that one proved it. Race 2 of the first round of pro stocks. Jim Yates in the McDonald's car versus a newcomer, Alex Laughlin in the Hot Wheels Camaro. Alex Laughlin shows the old guys what's up, and he will move to the finals. Alright, the most anticipated group of the day finally starts off. Antron Brown in the Matco Tools car, Leah Pritchett in the 1320. Let's see who gets there. First ever race in Top Fuel is going to go to Antron Brown, and we're going to move on to the second race to see who's going to take him on in the finals. Near lane is Doug Coletta in the red and white car, and on the far side with the Amali Motor Oils car, Terry McMillan. Took him a second to line him up, but it's going to be Terry McMillan going to the finals. So, semifinals now start for funny car. We got Matt Hagan versus John Force. Matt in the far lane, John in the near lane. We'll see which one comes out. To the line, John Force got him at the end of it. He was way faster down the second half of the track. Alright, well, Don Schumacher didn't get a win with one of his cars in the last race, but with 2 cars in this one, it's Ron Capps and Tommy Johnson Jr. He's going to get one of them to the finals. Capps spun the tires, something went wrong, he stopped on the track. Tommy Johnson Jr. to the finals in funny car. So now we're ready to start the final rounds for the classes, and we start them off with Steve Schmidt and Alex Laughlin. For pro stock, one of them is going to take the Wally home today. We'll see which one gets it. Just by a nose, that one. Alex Laughlin is going to win the first race he competes in. Alrighty, Top Fuel. One of them is going to take home the first Top Fuel Wally ever on the channel. Antron Brown in the Matco Tools car. Terry McMillan in the Amali Dragster in the near lane. We'll see who gets it. Fastest qualifier of the weekend, and he took it home. Antron Brown makes it a victory for that car. Final race of the day, funny car. John Force Racing versus Don Schumacher Racing. John Force himself versus Tommy Johnson Jr. We're going to see who gets it here. It all came down to this one, and John Force spun the tires. Tommy Johnson Jr. is going to win it by default and take home his first Wally ever on the channel. That's going to wrap it up, folks. Antron Brown, Alex Laughlin, and Tommy Johnson Jr., your 3 Wally winning cars and drivers and teams at Indianapolis Raceway Park here today. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought in the comments, but hopefully you enjoyed. Stay safe, everybody, and we'll see you back again next time.